anyone know where the film festival is? Is it that way?
I'm John Favreau.
So my name is Vincent D'Onofrio.
I'm Dean Paris.
I'm Peter Weller.
I'm Balthazar Geddes.
And I'm Katie Wright. I'm Rebecca Gayhart, and you're watching Burly Bear Network.
The Burly Bear Network.
And Burly Bear.
Yeah, right.
Hey everybody, this is Amanda, your indie film chick, and I'm standing on top of a mountain in Utah, of all places. Why Utah, you may ask? Because this is the location of the Sundance Film Festival, the place to be right now if you have anything to do with filmmaking. And that's what this upcoming hour is all about. I'm sure a lot of stuff is going to go on this next week. Deals are going to go down, careers are going to be made and broken, people are going to meet and have sex in the hot tub, and we're going to be there for all of it. So don't go away. Now I'm standing on the porch of this really cool lime green house where Andrew Mudge is staying. Andrew is a young filmmaker who has his first short film playing here at Sundance. And Andrew is kind of our guinea pig. We're going to be following him around all week on his various adventures here at Sundance. So let's go meet him now. Maybe he's sleeping. Jet lag and everything. Andrew.
Amanda.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good.
How you
Good to meet
doing?
you. Come on in.
We're invading.
Come on, invade.
Okay. Your first time at Sundance.
Yep.
And tell me how you ended up here.
Well, I just submitted a film. I mean, it's pretty much as simple as that. I mean, people say like, how do you get in? Anyone you can submit like your home videos of like your grandmother's, birthday party.
So, Andrew,
Yes.
excited?
I am. I'm excited.
Are you nervous?
I'm totally psyched. I'm nervous, just as I am excited, though.
This is a big deal for you.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's the biggest sort of step in my career, my hopeful career as a filmmaker so far.
And what's the film called?
It's called Chickenpox Pal.
It's an interesting title.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about, you know how when you're a kid you have to get chickenpox when you're young, because when you get older you can get sick, you get the shingles and you can die actually. It's about a family who's got a kid who's never had chickenpox and they want to infect him so he'll become immune, but they can't find anybody to infect him. So the mother just sort of discovers this mail order company called Chickenpox Pals where you can rent these kids for like a 48-hour period, and they'll come and they'll share the toothbrush with your kid and take turns in the bathtub, and stuff like that, and infect your kid with chickenpox. And there's a twist at the end, but I'm not sure I should tell you that.
Don't tell us the twist. We'll find out on our own.
All right.
What made you think of that idea? It's kind of bizarre.
It's just like chickenpox. Like, I mean, it's what in the world kind of disease where your parents want you to get it and your parents bring other over. When I was a kid, my parents brought my friend over to infect me. And
oh, so it's from your true life.
yeah, I had a bad.
That's where your inspiration came from.
Yeah.
So when did you get here? You just got here today?
I got here last night. It seems like it's like the quiet before the storm. I've been putting up some posters and postcards, and just trying to make sure everything's ready. And
So what are your hopes and dreams of getting out of this festival?
sort of two things. Like one is sort of success with the movie Chickenpox Pal, get it sold, maybe make some money off it. The second thing is like my future, people remembering me, maybe somebody coming up to me, producers sort of stepping forward maybe to produce my next movie.
So you must have been very excited when you found out you got into the Sundance.
Yeah, I was. I actually called them back right after I hung up to like make sure it wasn't a prank call from a friend.
And so, what are your publicity tactics for the festival? How do you want to publicize yourself?
Well, I got posters and I got cards, but I got a bunch of kids coming. They're going to be there for 3 days, I think. I'm not sure which 3 days, but they're going to be walking around the streets. Kids from Park City Elementary School. Sort of in these, I've got these coats made for them. I sort of little kind of like lab coats, and on the back in big red block letters it says "contagious," and I'm going to put chicken pox all over their faces.
So you're going for the guerrilla tactics, I see.
I'm going for something that people won't forget. I have a poster here.
When is that happening?
A postcard, and it's happening. When's it showing?
No, when's the chickenpox kids
tomorrow,
coming? Okay.
Friday.
Excellent. Let me see.
They'll be. So I'm nervous about it though, because I haven't talked to the kids, I haven't talked to their parents, I haven't talked to the teachers of the school. I just talked to one woman who claims that it's all on track. And she's
You know what? Don't worry. It'll be fun. We're going to be there. Everything's
And
going
you
to be
guys
cool.
are going to be there, which is
That's
another
right.
publicity thing, because I get all these people, they think I'm famous.
That's
They
right.
think he must be someone, so we give him money or something like that.
We'll help you out there, buddy.
That's
okay.
good.
Chickenpox pal. This is what Sundance is all about, right here. Hot tub, cell phone, bottle of beer, can of Pringles. Hollywood. I'm sitting here in the Zoom restaurant on Main Street in Park City with the lovely and talented Sarah Polley. You probably know Sarah as an actress from the films Sweet Hereafter and Guinevere, among others. But she's here in Park City because she wrote and directed a short film that's in competition here at Sundance. So how does it feel to be here as a filmmaker?
It's really amazing. It's a completely different experience than being here as an actor. There's not the kind of like coddling and like fake gushing that you get when you're as an actor. So it's amazing, because I think the main thing for me in terms of a transition about being a filmmaker was discovering how isolated you are as an actor. Mm-hmm. And part of it is now, like, I find like if people come up to me, it's to have like a very real conversation, to like critique the film or to talk about the film. Whereas as an actor, it's like you get like a lot of positivity from a lot of places that don't mean it. So
So you feel like you get more respect?
yeah, somehow, yeah, you get treated less like a 3-year-old, which is basically the way people treat actors, and probably with good reason when you're like, walking around with like 10 people, like
right. Your entourage.
and like your.
So is that part of the
something.
reason why you wanted to start directing? Because you felt like you wanted to get more respect and be taken more seriously?
I don't think so. I think it was more. I actually had never really thought about being a filmmaker. I have a real love affair with film. But I sort of had this specific idea and wanted to make this film, and then through making that, realized that this is actually something I want to pursue and take very seriously. But for me, the main issue about, the main reason to make a short film was the kind of community, the sense of community you get from doing it is really astonishing, especially in Toronto where I live, where the film community really is a community, and it's very, very supportive and nurturing. It was amazing to just have a lot of people just helping each other out for a couple of days in all kinds of different roles they would normally not do. And
So what made you want to switch from acting to directing short films?
well, I think that, the thing about acting, which I actually like, is it's incredibly specific and focused, and you have to kind of be narrow about it. It's really important to have a sense of the whole project, but ultimately it's about a very, very, very private space that you are sharing and making public. And with directing it's 1,000 jobs in one. I was astonished at the scope of it. You're responsible for kind of being a mother and nurturing people and being a leader and being unbelievably organized, and at the same time allow yourself to be spontaneous. And it was really, I think it's the hardest job that I've ever done, and but it was also the most rewarding.
Did the shoot go smoothly, or was there chaos on the set?
It went too smoothly, actually, because I was panicked about working people overtime, and I really wanted to have a very measured approach. So every shot was like unbelievably like planned. I knew every single frame, and that is actually the flaw in the film, is there's a lack of things just happening. Like I planned too much, which I think is smart to do on your first film, you know, because you are responsible for a whole lot of people, and the truth is you don't really know what you're doing until you do it.
Right.
And my lack of confidence sort of made me be unbelievable, not sort of to anticipate everything. So I think next time I would be a lot more fluid and spontaneous and try more things.
Well, that's great. You're learning. Slowly.
Yeah.
So do you plan on directing other films in the future?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah. Right.
Do you want to do features? Or you're into short films?
I do. I just wrote another short. The thing I don't want to do is, like right now I'm into shorts and that's what I want to do. The thing I think that makes a terrible short is when you can tell that that person has made that short so that they can direct a feature.
Yeah, like a calling card short, yeah.
And
we don't like that.
it's a lack of respect for the form. It really upsets me because you have to decide if you're making a short, even if you do want to make a feature one day, that you're doing it for the sake of itself. And you can see ambition in shorts. You can see that like wanting to move to the next phase.
We totally agree with you here on Burly
that's
Vision. Yes. So has your film already screened here at Sundance?
Yeah, it's going to screen a few more times, but it screened last night.
Wow, and you were there?
Yeah.
So how did that feel to be sitting in the audience while people were watching it?
It's pretty nerve-wracking. The first time was really nerve-wracking because there was a power failure halfway through.
Oh, no.
And so then people thought it was over and clapped. And I had to scream out that it wasn't over. And I mean, the film is confusing enough and weird enough as it is.
So did you stand up and yell? Did you yourself stand up?
Yeah. It was sort of necessary.
That's great. That's a good story.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much for talking to us. We really appreciate it. And good luck with your filmmaking future. We
Thank you
need
very
more
much.
women directors, so I'm glad
there
you're
you go.
doing it. And have a great time and good luck.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Ok, Mom? I love you, conosciante. È sollevante che dovete. Faccio una vita, salmite. Se non sarai. Questo canale farace, ok?
I'm actually approved by the wife.
Yes, so, just that thing. You know, little now. Okay? So I'll talk to you later. I love you.